Yeah. We'll get to that later in the review. Time to talk about Extreme Rules 2016. Thank you to all those who are tuning in live to watch this review. If you're watching this on the YouTube playback, thank you to you as well. As we talk about Extreme Rules 2016 live on the WWE Network from Newark. I can't speak. New Jersey. Yeah. Extreme Rules. What can I say about this show? To be honest here, Extreme Rules 2016 was a two-match show. And that's pretty much it. I can't say, though, that in my personal opinion, that these are two matches that you definitely want to go back and watch. But for the most part, Extreme Rules is just a two-match show. The pre-show stuff, we had Test bury the Dudleys. So Big Cass buried the Dudleys like it was nothing. Baron Corbin needed to low blow a pink and zebra stripe wearing Dolph Ziggler to beat him in a no DQ match. Okay, that's cool. You know, the big bad lone wolf, Baron Corbin, he needs to hit Dolph Ziggler right in the nuts. Makes sense to me, right? Why would big bad Baron Corbin need to do anything else? But anyways, we move on to the main card of Extreme Rules. We kicked it off with the right match. The Club taking on the Usos in a Texas Tornado Tag match. The match itself was just fine. It was needed. It was an okay opener. It wasn't like that this match blew the bricks off the place. It was just got the crowd going a little bit. It got the crowd saying, oh, you know what? This is what Extreme Rules is going to be anticipating to be. So it did a good job. What I felt it didn't do a good job doing is making the Club look completely dominant here. Because, like, let's face it, like, the Usos in the Club, we've seen them wrestle already way too much. And it was like this match right here, it was a way for them to kind of make this match feel a little bit unique and a little bit special. Maybe add some tie-ins to your main event later on tonight, you know, tie up some loose ends, but they didn't really do that. They just kind of had it where the Club supposedly beat down the Usos super hard and all that other stuff. Yeah, kind of weak if you ask me, but the Club goes over, which is the right decision. So can't really complain there. Moving on forward to the next match of the night. We had the United States Championship. Kalisto defending his United States title against Rusev. Honestly, this match disappointed me. I expected better from Kalisto versus Rusev. I was expecting Kalisto and Rusev to put on a very sleeper good match, but they put on a crap match. It was just crap that these two put on together. The ending of this match was also crap. So if you guys did not watch the match, what happened was Kalisto took a nasty bump onto the side skirt of the ring, which is the hardest part of the ring. He was on the top turnbuckle and Rusev threw him down there. So then afterwards, the doctor was checking on Kalisto, you know, just to see if he was injured and everything like that. And then Rusev kept on stomping. He kept on stomping and stomping on Kalisto and stuff like that. And the referee was on, hey, you keep doing that. I'm going to disqualify you, okay, Rusev? I'm going to disqualify you. So Rusev, being the dumbass that he is, keeps on doing it. And then the referee's warning him again. And so then Rusev finally decides, oh, you know what? LOL, let me just use the accolade. And then once Kalisto taps out, and the referee gives the match to Rusev. Wait, hold, time out. How are you going to threaten this dude to be disqualified in this match just for you to turn around and then all of a sudden decide, oh, you know what? I'm just going to give you the win anyways. I was going to threaten to disqualify you, but you put him in the accolade? That's fair, motherfucker. No. That was absolutely stupid. What a dumb way for Rusev to win the U.S. title. Honestly, what a dumb way for him to win the U.S. title. I expected something better, something more, but we just got nothing. Just like the tag team title match. We got absolutely nothing from that tag team title match. And that tag team title match was rushed. The New Day cut a poor promo. They're the John Cena of the tag team division at this point. Kick out of everything. They pretty much always win. They cut goofy promos. So I don't know. You New Day fans, if you all boo John Cena when he comes back and I see you wearing a New Day shirt and you're wearing the stupid damn unicorn dildo on your head, Man, stop it. Because you like things that are just as bad, if not worse, than John Cena in the New Day. New Day sucks. New Day sucks. I'm sorry. They just do. They just annoy me. I wish Big E was doing so much better, man. It's good that they're over. It's good that the crowd likes them, I guess, but still, these guys could be doing so much better things on their own. At least in my personal opinion. So, didn't really care for the tag team title match. It was just kind of there. It was just kind of like, okay, here's the match. We have to have it anyways, and yeah, that's what we got. Then we move on to one of the best matches of the night. The Fatal 4-Way IC title match. Miz, Kevin Owens, Cesaro, and Sami Zayn. They put on the match that I expected them to put on, and that was a great car crash Fatal 4-Way type of match. I wish some weapons were kind of involved in this match, but it's okay. They didn't really need the weapons in this match. They did a really, really good job. I really had a fun time watching this match. I was sitting back. I was enjoying it. I was just saying, you know what? This is fun. This is what I need in a pay-per-view. Like, not every wrestling match needs to be like this, but it's always good on a pay-per-view to have that one match where you can just turn off your brain and you can just watch and enjoy. And that was this match. Great stuff from these four men. Thought they did an excellent job. Love the Fatal 4-Way. I suggest you check it out. It's just a great, fun time. Is it a match of the year contender? Maybe. It just depends on how you really grade matches of the years and everything like that. But it's definitely a really good match. And it's definitely one that I suggest you go back onto the pay-per-view and watch. That's for sure. I ain't going to deny that. And then we move on forward with The Miz winning the way that he won. It was good because the way The Miz won, he pins Cesaro, thus kind of ending that feud. So if you want to, you can kind of almost end Sami Zayn's feud with Kevin Owens, like, or put that on hold, like put the pause button on it. And you could have Sami Zayn transition and feud with The Miz because, you know, Sami Zayn got distracted by Kevin Owens, and because of the distraction of Kevin Owens, you know, that's why he lost the title. And there was a way that you could have it where Miz and Sami Zayn could feud, and it could be interesting. And I feel like they could put on, you know, solid quality pay-per-view type matches. I wouldn't be mad about that. I would be actually more fine with that than seeing Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens keep on feuding. You know, it's funny. I always get wrestling fans telling me stop living in the past. How about we stop living in the past when it comes to Sami Zayn versus Kevin Owens, man? Maybe we should stop living in the past when it comes to that feud, because god dang, that feud has been run to the ground, man. I'm tired of seeing Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens all the damn time. I'm tired of it. Been seeing it since Ring of Honor, man. I don't need to see it anymore. Put a pause on it. Put a pause for the cause. Let's just what's it called? Let's just try to move Sami Zayn on to something else. Let's build Sami Zayn into his own character. Keep producing well with the Kevin Owens character and see what you can get. Because the more you keep doing this, the more it's hurting both guys than helping them, in my personal opinion. So, yeah, but the IC title match, for sure, like, really good match. Had a fun time watching it. I was like, man, this is probably where the pay-per-view is going to kick off, because the final three matches, I was, like, saying to myself, you know, the beginning of this pay-per-view was kind of so-so, but god dang, that Fatal 4-Way really kicked it to high gear, and we got the Asylum match still. We got the submission match still. And we still got AJ versus Roman for the title. I was saying to myself, dude, Extreme Rules could actually end up pretty good in ring-wise. They could actually kill it in ring-wise and keep on producing good content. And maybe this pay-per-view could be just salvaged as like a good in-ring show, you know, a solid pay-per-view. But no. It didn't end up being that case for WWE Extreme Rules, because Dean Ambrose and Chris Jericho happened, and oh god. Now, I hated what this storyline was about. I hated that Dean Ambrose and Chris Jericho was about a potted plant named Mitch and Chris Jericho's light up Christmas jacket. I hated that. But I said to myself, if anyone can pull off this kind of kooky and wacky match, okay, it'd be these two men, Chris Jericho and Dean Ambrose. They could pull this match off. Holy shit, was I wrong. Holy shit. What an awful match. This Asylum match was trash, dog. I don't care what anyone says. They used a barbed wire 2x4 and thumbtacks in the end. It was trash. The fuck did I watch, man? And I'm sorry if I'm being harsh on it, but when it comes to main event level talent, like Dean Ambrose and Chris Jericho, these guys right there, when it comes to them, I expect more. I'm sorry if y'all don't, but I expect better. And if a main event level match is bad, I'll call it and I'll say it's a worse match. I don't care if there's like a Great Khali match on the card, a Hornswoggle match on the card, an El Torrio match on the card, any match on the card. Anything in the main event that really pretty much, like, to be honest, that most people are buying their tickets for, that you're building a show around, and if it sucks, if it's not a good product, if it's not a good match, it doesn't matter. This match sucked. Fucking Moppy was in the match. They were wasting their goddamn time. Chris Jericho being an idiot in the ring. You idiot, you idiot, you idiot. Chris Jericho, you're an idiot. You're all freaking trying to grab a straitjacket, but yet there's a 2x4 laying right next to you. How terrible was this match? How bad was this match, man? Just absolutely trash. Absolutely bad. Nothing good. Nothing good came out of this match. And the sad part was, everything that they built this match around, this potted plant named Mitch, they didn't even use the potted plant. They didn't even go out there and use Mitch. There is no use of Mitch whatsoever. Nothing. Nothing of Mitch. Nothing at all. He wasn't even used. He was still hanging up there. So you're telling me the premise of this match that you were trying to build it around, you didn't even use it. Yeah, absolutely ridiculous. Worst match. And it's funny, too. Super funny. People like to go on here and talk about Dean Ambrose needs to be in the main event. Dean Ambrose is really good. Dean Ambrose should do this and that. Dean Ambrose sucks in the ring, dog. I'll give Dean Ambrose this. He can be a good character. He can be a good talent for the company. But this dude sucks in the ring. Sees that. No one sees that Dean Ambrose absolutely is trash. I want to know what you're watching. I honestly want to know what you're watching, because Dean Ambrose is trash, dog. This is like, what, his second big highlight match on a pay-per-view that is terrible in this year? I mean, you have it where he had a terrible match with Lesnar at WrestleMania, and now you have it where he has a terrible match with Jericho inside of an asylum that no way in hell should be bad? Absolute trash. I'm sorry. Dean Ambrose is trash to me. He's trash in the ring. Not overall, but in the ring, he's trash. Can't put on good matches. He sucks. Deal with it. And then later on, the women's match. Oh, God. What a waste of Charlotte and Natty's talents was this women's match. This was a waste of these two women's talents. They didn't even go out there and show out their stuff. They just did some kooky, random stuff. Dana Brooke coming out as Ric Flair, whatever. Charlotte retains. And for all those people who are surprised or did not believe me when I said Charlotte's going to win, she's Triple H, goddammit. It's all about the game and how you play it. The game overcame freaking Charlotte overcame Natty here tonight. You should know this shit. It's like people like that watch wrestling, sometimes I feel like they don't understand it. They sat there like, oh, well, the way they're building it, it seems like they're going to give Natalya the run. It's like, no. What gave you on earth mind that they're going to give Natalya a fucking run with the title? What on planet do you live where Natalya is going to win the title? Because I want to know. I want to visit this planet. I want to know what you guys were thinking of Natalya winning the title here. There's no way. There is no way that freaking Natalya was going to win this. Was going to win. There's no way. Why would they give Natalya the title here? Makes no sense to me. I don't see why they would give him the title. So yeah, Natalya didn't win. Moving on forward, we're going on to the next match, the final match of the evening. Yeah, flying by this review. Roman Reigns taking on AJ Styles for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship match. Very, very good match. Great match. Oh my God. That's fun watching this match, man. They did an excellent job with this match. Telling the story, setting it up. Reigns and AJ both fucking did work. I know a lot of people are going to give AJ more of the credit here because AJ Styles It's more years in the business, and everyone loves AJ more than Roman. We all know that. But I gotta give Reigns props here too. Reigns did a lot too. And I know everyone's gonna say, "Oh, these John Cena kickouts that he had." Oh, wow! Didn't know after getting thrown through a table, hit by a spear, 2 super kicks, 3 super kicks, 4 super kicks, and then a Samoan splash from the top rope, that AJ Styles kicking out is not also John Cena-esque. Yeah, just saying. I know you guys, it's a cool thing to do. Hate on Roman, fuck you, Roman, and all that other stuff. But I suggest you put on some glasses, open your eyes, and say, AJ kicked out of all this type of shit. AJ did that. And yet, here we are, we're hating on Roman Reigns for what? It's just almost like y'all just hating to hate. You can't wrestle chance on Roman. Did you guys not watch Dean Ambrose? That motherfucker can't wrestle. I don't know what you talking about. Do you guys know the saying that Bruce Lee said? I'm not afraid of a man that can do 1,000 different kicks. I'm afraid of a man that has done one kick 1,000 different times. Roman Reigns has done his moves 1,000 times. Roman Reigns is effective with all his fucking moves that he's done. He's not like Cena. Everyone likes to say Cena is better than Roman. What the fuck are you watching? Cena can barely carry fools on the AA. Cena can't even lock in his submission finisher. Cena does all this botchy ass fucking shit. And yet people still want to give Roman shit in the ring. Whatever, man. Keep on hating. It's cool. You're just giving a reaction. You're just doing what the WWE wants you to do. Cool. You're being puppets to the WWE system. The best reaction is no reaction at all, which means you don't give them their fucking money. You don't hurt WWE by saying, boo! No, you hurt them by doing this. You take out the debit card, you take out the wallet, you take out the money, and you throw it away. You take out this money, bam, throw it away. That's what you do. That's what you do to hurt the WWE. The way you guys feel like you're hurting the WWE, you ain't hurting the WWE. You're making them prosper because you're still giving them the money. You're still giving them the money. You still go, here go Vince, here go Shane, here go Steph, here go Triple H. You're still giving them money. You ain't doing shit to them. You guys chant and all this other shit. Cool, you guys can chant. Roman sucks. Whoop de fucking do. They don't give a fuck. They don't give a fuck. Because guess what? They already got this. They got that green. They got this from you motherfuckers. You're just going out there for no reason to it's like, God damn, man. It's like, people don't understand. You want to hurt this company. If you want this company to do what you want, how about you stop paying for it? How about that? And yeah, I know it's ones. Yeah, I know. I get it. I don't really carry cash on me or some shit like that, man. You know, I used to carry a lot of cash, but not anymore. Just saying, y'all ain't winning this battle. Y'all making stuff look like idiots. You guys gonna pay to fucking boo some man? That's how much you hate. That just shows how much money Roman Reigns is. You guys want to pay so much to boo him. It's funny, man. You wrestling fans are funny, man. You wrestling fans are fucking hilarious. I want to pay my money, my hard-earned money, go to arena and boo someone because I paid for it. Okay. If Roman's so bad in the ring, why don't you motherfuckers go to wrestling school? You fucking guys that saying you can't wrestle. Roman sucks. Like, why don't you go to wrestling school then if you think you're so much better? Motherfuckers, if you think you can wrestle as well as Roman Reigns, if not better, go to wrestling school then, motherfuckers. Put your money where your mouth is. You motherfuckers ain't going to wrestling school. You motherfuckers ain't going out there to try to do shit. No, the only thing most of you guys know how to lift is a fucking cheeseburger. Motherfuckers, you don't know how to lift freaking AJ Styles up. You guys don't know how to do proper moves. The only thing you guys know how to lift is fucking cheeseburgers, keyboards, and all the other shit. I don't want to hear these motherfuckers saying Roman Reigns can't wrestle. Go out there and do it yourself, man. Go out there and do it yourself. Go out there and you try to wrestle for once in your goddamn life instead of fucking always trying to say who can't wrestle and shit. Don't get me wrong. There's people who are trash in the ring, but they can do stuff like Garbage Man, for example. That man's trash. He can't hit any of his moves effectively. He botches his own finisher. But that doesn't mean he doesn't know how to wrestle. He can still wrestle. He can still try and tell a story, even though it might be bad. He can go out there and try and tell a story. Dean Ambrose, for example, I think he's trash in the ring. But does that mean he can't wrestle? No. He can wrestle. He's just not good at executing. He's just not good at telling a story. You motherfuckers don't know what wrestling is. And it's so funny, too, man. Like, everyone's like, oh, man, tired of Roman kicking out of everything and all this other stuff. It's like, God damn, then stop cheering for these false finish matches, dude. You motherfuckers are the ones who did this. You guys loved back in the day when Kurt Angle and Brock Lesnar were doing all these false finish matches. You love in ROH when the Young Bucks do the super kick, a Meltzer driver, and all this other indie bullshit, and then go freaking for only a 2.5 count. Stop cheering for fucking shit then. If you don't like false finishes, don't cheer for them. You guys dictate what is considered good wrestling nowadays. You do realize that. You are the fans that dictate this shit. Yeah, Roman's kicking out of shit. AJ Styles kicked out of shit too. Yeah, not see AJ Styles get put through a table, speared on the outside, super kick 1, 2, 3, 4 times, Samoan splash, goddamn kicked out at 2. Oh no, but Roman's kicking out of everything. Did you guys not get the story of the match? AJ Styles finally snapped. He went crazy. He was hitting them with all these chair shots, and then AJ bounces off, and then boom, desperation spear. It was a desperation spear. That's all Roman did, was a desperation spear. It was a great desperation spear, and I thought AJ and Roman put on there and put on a great match. Both of these men, they both went out there and they fucking killed it. Great shit for AJ Styles and Roman Reigns. I thought these men went out there and they killed it. Great stuff. I don't know. I thought it was a great match. I don't care what you guys say. I know I went on another Roman Reigns tangent, but I'm just sick and tired of these wrestling fans, man, that make no sense, that are just so hypocritical on so many levels, man. I don't know if you guys don't like hypocrites, but I hate hypocrites, man. I really, really, really do hate hypocrites, man. Say someone can't wrestle, yet these motherfuckers don't go out there themselves. They like to act like, oh, we know how to judge a good match. You guys don't know good matches. You guys don't really, to be honest. Most of the best matches that I hear from people are all these car crash, let's put people through ladders and shit like that, man. I can do backyard wrestling too. That's fine, straight shooter. If you didn't think AJ versus Roman was a match of the night, the IC title match was also great. You have 2 great matches on this pay-per-view. It's fine. Just pick or choose between those ones. If you don't pick any of those 2, you're absolutely out of your mind. If any person that you talk to about Extreme Rules 2016 doesn't choose the Fatal 4-Way or AJ and Roman as match of the night, they don't know shit. They are fucking fooling themselves and they're BSing themselves. I mean, this is Extreme Rules, guys. And we didn't get Extreme until the Asylum match. No weapon was used until the Asylum match. How ridiculous is that? And our first weapon being used on Extreme Rules tonight was a fucking mop. Absolutely ridiculous, man. Absolutely ridiculous. But yeah, AJ and Roman put on a good match. Great match even. And then afterwards, Roman's all celebrating. He ain't a bad guy. He ain't a good guy. He's a good guy. And then all of a sudden, oh, okay, the music didn't hit, god damn it. Boom, bam, pedigree. It's all about the. Oh, wait, no, it wasn't Triple H who returned. It was Seth fucking Rollins, man. Yeah. Good for Seth. Glad he's back. Glad he's healthy. Good worker and everything like that. Seth Rollins wants his statue back. He wants his title back. It's going to be great feud between him and Roman Reigns. I remember a Raw in 2014. It was before like Night of Champions too. It was like before Reigns got his hernia surgery and stuff like that. Reigns and Rollins had a match, and it was really good. And I said to myself, man, the main event scene between Reigns and Rollins, at least I know they're going to be able to put on good main event level matches, man. I said that. At least they're going to put on good main event level matches. I know Reigns and Rollins are going to go out there and put on good matches. And now we're getting it. We're finally getting Reigns and Rollins. I mean, it's been building, which I like. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just like, it's been building. We haven't seen Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns in a big-time pay-per-view match. I mean, we were supposed to get it at Night of Champions 2014, but Reigns had the hernia surgery, so he was out. We were supposed to get it at Survivor Series last year, but Rollins got injured and he got out. Now we're finally getting it. Reigns versus Rollins is the perfect feud for the belt right now. I don't care what anyone says. I don't care. And I'm an AJ Styles fan myself. I don't care if the AJ Styles diehards out there are saying to themselves that this is not the best feud. This is the best feud for the belt right now. You want to talk about a new era. Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins are two of the key pieces for that new era. And that this feud right here needs to be a success for the WWE. Rollins got a major pop when he came back. Fans were happy to see him. It's going to be hard to try to paint Rollins as the heel and Reigns as the face in the feud, but I feel like that the promos, the storylines that we're going to get from these guys, it's going to be solid, if not good stuff. That's what we're going to get. It's a good feud. This is the perfect feud right now for Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins to lead up to SummerSlam. These two are not going to wrestle at SummerSlam. I think Seth Rollins is most likely going to do the honors to Triple H at SummerSlam. As a good boy, he should, and stuff like that. And I think Reigns, I don't know really who's going to face at SummerSlam at this moment in time. So, Draven G double turn? No. What? Why? Why do a double turn? It's a waste of time. It is, honestly, Draven G. It's a waste of time to do a double turn. You can make Rollins turn face facing Triple H, and then you can keep Roman Reigns as a face still. I think two faces are better than one. I don't know. That's just me. Maybe I'm just the only person that thinks that, but why? Why make Reigns align with the Authority this whole damn time? It'd be so stupid. It'd be dumb. It'd be a waste of time. It felt like I watched 2 years of wrestling and nothing came out of it. It'd be dumb. I'm sorry, Draven. It'd be dumb. Why double turn it when you can have Reigns and Rollins be a babyface? I'm just saying. Doesn't Rollins and Reigns being babyfaces sound better than having one turn heel, having Roman Reigns' story get completely ruined from Jump Street, just so that way you can freaking elevate Seth Rollins' story? That makes no sense either. So pretty much you're just telling me Rollins and Reigns' stories that I watched for the past 2 years would be a waste of fucking time. It would be. It would be a waste of fucking time. It was just like, hey, you watched 2 years of wrestling? No, there you go. Draven G, if they set up Shane versus Triple H, this company's stupid. This company is fucking stupid. If they do Shane versus Triple H, this is a new era. Enough with this Shane crap. Shane wants to show us a new era. He puts Seth Rollins in there. Bam. I know. I think we should throw the heel face shit out the window, to be honest, too, Amir. There's no heels. There's no faces. They're just guys wrestling. Yeah, Seth Rollins needs a new finisher. Chris Bandicoot, I agree. If Seth Rollins doesn't get a new finisher soon, it could be bad. Because he can't be doing the pedigree forever. He just can't. Can't be doing the pedigree forever. But, yeah, so Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns, I got no double turn, no nothing. Just try to tell a story with these two guys. Just try go out there and tell a good story because it's going to be a good feud. Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns can deliver in the ring. We know the matches are going to be good. Yeah, exactly, Amir. Amir, my friend, said it's time for them to go with the what would this character do in this situation. Yeah, at least just make the characters make sense, to be honest, because Seth Rollins coming back wanting his title, that makes sense. Yeah, I believe that. He got injured. He never really got a fit. He never really got to keep. He never really lost his title. Yeah, he wants his title back. Go right ahead. I'll take it. Yeah, he never got pinned for it. Roman Reigns is the biggest heel in the IWC, and Seth Rollins is the biggest babyface of the IWC. Yeah, so it's just the IWC. That's only like 20% of wrestling fans. It's not all wrestling fans. It's not all people who watch wrestling. It's not all people who don't watch wrestling. you show people that don't watch wrestling dispute, I'm pretty sure a lot of people will get behind Roman Reigns. Problem is, WWE can't get people that don't watch wrestling to watch their product because their product sucks. Just how it is. So, yeah. That's pretty much how it is when it comes down to it. I don't see anything different. So yeah, anyways, Extreme Rules 2016. Overall, I felt the show was pretty lackluster. I didn't think this was a great show at all. I know everyone in the internet is already overrating the show because Rollins returned and everything like that. But honestly, it was just a 2-match show with a cool return. That was it. And really, to be honest, if I'm thinking like this, for a 3-hour show, for only 2 out of the 6 advertised matches to be good, and then I got a horrible match in the Asylum match, I got a disappointing women's title match, I got a lame U.S. title match, a lame tag team match, and a solid to decent opener, I can't call this a good show. I ain't lowering my standards that far to call this a good show. Okay. That's ridiculous. Good, great, bad, decent? No, I ain't lowering my standards. Draven, I wouldn't even give this show a 7. This show's a 5, if anything else. It's in the middle. It's just there. I want to give it a 7, Draven. That's just being too nice to this show, man. That's being a little bit too nice to this. You know, this show was not a 7. Aisha said a 4. That's more in my ballpark. Like I said, a 5 for this show. I don't really do number grades or letter grades anymore. I just kind of call a show how it is. But this was kind of like an A show. Is it the worst show of the year? No. Fastlane has that award hand down. I don't know if Fastlane will ever be overcome. That show was god-awful. But this show right here, like, you know, you got 2 great matches on it and stuff like that. So, yeah. That's what I thought of Extreme Rules. Leave your comments of what you guys thought of Extreme Rules. You can do letter grades, number grades. I'm going to stay on here for a little bit and interact with you people. Just give your thoughts on Extreme Rules and stuff like that. It'll be fun. I wish I had live call-ins. We could do like live call-ins. Maybe, I don't know if I can do the Google Hangout thing real quickly. So, yeah. Blue Knight, do you believe now Roman, Rollins, Cena, Styles, Baldhead, and Triple H are going to be epicenter of the WWE Championship? Roman, Rollins, Cena, I don't know. I heard Cena say he's now a part-timer. It's pretty funny if you ask me. Cena the part-timer. Who would have thunk it? Styles, yeah, he's part of the epicenter. Triple H, I don't know. I feel like he's just there to feud with guys who are the champions type of deal, not really win the championship again. I think he just won that championship because the WWE was so desperate for a heel champion heading into WrestleMania 32 this year. So I think Triple H is still I think he's just there to feud with big guys. Brock Lesnar is an epicenter for the title for sure. Orton is always kind of an epicenter. Maybe if he built up Ambrose correctly. So who knows? But yeah, that's a good epicenter to have. Better than most year's epicenters for sure. What about a 6? Give it a 6. 6 is fine. It's near 5, unless you do the whole 5.5 and 5.75 and 5.89. Yeah. I thought it was a decent show with a few problems, like Rusev winning, Ambrose versus Jericho, constant booking of Reigns. I give it a 7, but I changed it to a 6. All right, change it to a 6. John Carlos says, funny how Ambrose can't deliver a main event quality matches, but Reigns always does, and most of the times, yet Reigns sucks. Okay, whatever. Yeah, man. I know we got a troll. No, Lola's not a troll. They showed up to all the wrestling reviews. He/she is a funny person, so I don't consider Lola a troll. Lola's a cool person in my book. So yeah, I don't care what he or she says. He's cool for me. So yeah, that's cool. Devin plays that you flipped out when Rollins came out. Happy that you got to see that live if you did go live. But yeah, to John Carlos's point, yeah, it's like, how come people think Dean Ambrose is so main event ready? I don't get this. I honestly don't. The dude is trash in the ring. He can't hit anything effectively. He's sloppy. He seems like he slows down way too much just for certain spots or anything like that. Like it just seems like Dean Ambrose is just so sloppy to me. He's just sloppy as fuck. Like, people like to shit on Reigns. Reigns at least is effective. Like, how many times have you seen Reigns really fuck up his moves? Dean Ambrose seems like he fucks up most of his moves. Dean Ambrose is not a good ring general or not a good in-ring guy at all. That's why it amazes me that the IWC is so in love with Dean Ambrose. Like, they go, oh, Dean Ambrose is so good. Well, what does Dean Ambrose have, man? Like, Dean Ambrose ain't that good. He's not effective. Like, do you notice, like, how sloppy and how he freaking stops and he just doesn't, like, hit his cues correctly? Like, it's just disgusting. Yeah, he's better than Reigns. Reigns is always so fluid. I can't tell you a non-fluid Roman Reigns match. This AJ match that he had, these guys were both on the same page and they're both so fluid. It was like the match just flowed so well. Dean Ambrose matches are so many pauses, so many mental breakdowns. Sorry, Dean Ambrose sucks. He's not that good. He's trash in the ring. So please tell me how Dean Ambrose had 2 bad, forgettable matches. And do not say, well, Roman gets carried in all his matches, Chase, and Dean has to carry. Dean was wrestling Chris fucking Jericho, dog. He was wrestling Chris fucking Jericho, who many consider to be really good. If you can't have a good match with Jericho, what the fuck are you doing? He wrestled Brock Lesnar as well. Do not tell me, oh, Brock Lesnar is carrying fools. No, Brock Lesnar only does is suplexes. It's up to the person selling those suplexes. You motherfuckers, man. Roman Reigns and Dean Ambrose, the only guy they have really good chemistry with overall is Seth Rollins. That's the one guy I would say, yeah, Dean Ambrose has had good matches with Seth Rollins. But even then, if you ask anyone, I'm pretty sure a lot of people would say Seth and Roman's matches were a lot more easier to watch than some of Ambrose and Rollins matches, because a lot of Ambrose and Rollins matches depended on all this stuff. And it's funny too, Dean Ambrose is supposed to be a gimmick wrestler guy, and he sucks in gimmick matches. There hasn't been one good Dean Ambrose gimmick match. I'm being dead serious here. All has really been that good. I've seen Roman put on better gimmick matches, man. I'm sorry. I hope people start realizing Dean Ambrose is kind of a tad bit overrated. I hope they do. And listen, like I said earlier, I think the guy can be a good star for the company. I think the guy has good talent. He's just trash in the ring. And so that's why I'm so like, by the IWC, that they love this guy. They're like, oh my God, man, Dean Ambrose is so good. Yeah, exactly, Devin. That spear on Styles was super smooth. Roman Reigns is smooth. He's fluid. Doesn't botch shit. I can't remember the last time Roman Reigns really botched anything that bad. He does what he's good at. Like Bruce Lee said, I'm more of afraid of a guy that can do one kick 1,000 times than a guy who knows 1,000 kicks. So, yeah, June 13th, the biggest Raw show of the year. Will it do good against the NBA Finals, or will it crash and burn in the ratings? That is, if the Finals reaches that far, you know, have to get to the Game 6, it would be. Yeah, it would be Game 6. I think. Let's see. Game 1, 2. No, it'll be Game 4. Depends on what the Finals is, to be honest. It really does. If it's Warriors and Cavs, oh, yeah, they're getting crushed. I don't know if OKC and Cavaliers are going and the Cavs are up 2-0. I don't think a lot of people would be that interested in watching it. Or even if the Thunder are up 2-0. How about the Raptors somehow made the finals? Yeah, Raptors. They somehow made the finals. Shout out to Chauvin there. Yeah, they did it, baby. Shout out to Drake, too. Aisha Boss says, I trust Roman to be the guy for the company. Reigns can be in the main event and deliver a bit. Ambrose, I don't think he's not ready yet. Ambrose is not ready yet. Draven G says, I don't think he'll be Balor because I think they are going to keep him and Bailey down in NXT a little while longer until someone steps up and takes their place. I think with Balor, he might be coming up a lot sooner than you think, Draven, because, you know, with the whole Cruiserweight Open that they're having, talks of Ricochet coming in June. You know, I see Ricochet being that dude that kind of takes Balor's place of NXT. You know, you got Shinsuke on there, Shinsuke Nakamura. seems like a pretty decent guy to take over for the short time until you bring him up on the main roster. So really, to be honest, I think Balor could be coming up soon. Bayley has to stay there for a while. They don't really have anyone to kind of replace her all that much. She can come up. Like, Asuka is doing a fine job, but they need more other people down there too. So, especially on the women's side, they kind of like fuck Bayley over with all the women's stuff. So, John Carlos Vasquez said, Ambrose matches with Rollins in the past, I didn't enjoy it all, but Rollins versus Rollins has delivered the goods in the past, and also Rollins versus Ambrose for Survivor Series last year, I fell asleep. Yeah, that match was bad. Are you afraid when Seth Rollins cuts a promo on Raw tomorrow, asked by the Blue Knight? No, I'm not afraid. I'm going to be happy. Seth Rollins is going to come out. He's going to be all like,
ha, 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 ha. I'm back, everyone. I can't wait to see you guys again and become the WWE champion. I'm the future of the WWE. You gotta love me. I'm the future.
Can't wait. Hope he goes,
I want my title and I want my statue sting.
Well, yeah, I'm excited for bad Rollins promos in the near future. Like, look, Seth Rollins, good at everything else. Promo department, people like to talk about Reigns. I'm not a good guy. I'm not a bad guy. I'm the guy. What about Seth Rollins?
Where's my statue? And the future. I'm the man.
We have bad mic workers in today's WWE, man. It's sad when Bray Wyatt, who speaks in tongues, is our best talker. Shinsuke versus Joe, though. Yeah, that would be a good matchup when it happens. Shinsuke is fighting Austin Aries. NXT TakeOver in 2 weeks. So yeah, that should be fun. Let's see. Do you know how good Rollins versus Reigns at Money in the Bank will be? As per Devin Plays. Oh, I think it'd be a great matchup. I won't be surprised if we get, let's see, how many good pay-per-view matches that Roman put on the row. Triple H was good. AJ was good. AJ again was good. So Roman's going to put on 4 great pay-per-view matches in a row. Good shit by Roman Reigns. And Rollins is going to have a great pay-per-view comeback. So be a great match. A lot of people were throwing out the idea of maybe doing a triple threat with AJ and stuff like that. Yeah, I guess you could kind of do that. Styles might be throwing in the Money in the Bank, and that's when we'll kind of see the club for sure turn on AJ Styles all the way. So yeah, that's why I'm saying for this one, AJ going to the Money in the Bank, because I got Draven G and I got Aisha. Draven G asked earlier, what does AJ Styles go from here? And Aisha just asked now, where does AJ Styles go from here? AJ Styles is going to go win Money in the Bank. And pretty much what's going to happen in the Money in the Bank match, he's either going to be one of the favorites to win it. I don't think he's going to win it. Shavanta34 asked DT or Chavanta. Please tell me if I pronounced her name correctly. Chavanta or Shavanta34. Asked if AJ Styles is going to win the Money in the Bank. I see him as a favorite to win, but I don't see him winning the Money in the Bank briefcase because the thing is, like, I feel like the club, they're going to turn on AJ inside of that match, kind of like how Paul Heyman did with CM Punk a few years back inside the Money in the Bank ladder match. I feel like the Money in the Bank this year should go to a guy like either Bray Wyatt if he's healthy, because I feel Bray Wyatt needs it the most, especially if you want to go on this babyface route with Bray Wyatt. Dean Ambrose, yes, Dean Ambrose, I don't think is that good in the ring, but a Money in the Bank can help him. Or most definitely a Kevin Owens. Those are like really the main 3 that should win the Money in the Bank briefcase, because the thing is, the way I look at it is this. When you look at Money in the Bank, you say to yourself, who needs it the most? You don't look at like, oh, I want my favorite to win because it'd be cool if he had it. You need it. You look at it and you say, who needs the briefcase the most? Does AJ Styles really need the Money in the Bank briefcase? No, he's good. He has a bunch of feuds in place for the next like 3 to 4 months if WWE does it correctly. You know, they have stuff for AJ Styles for the next 3 months. So, really, to be honest here, AJ Styles doesn't really need the Money in the Bank briefcase. Guys like Bray Wyatt, who, let's face it, needs some momentum fast, he needs the Money in the Bank briefcase. Dean Ambrose, you're kind of giving him a good little push right now, so you might as well give him some momentum and have him win that briefcase. And a guy like Kevin Owens, who, let's face it, you don't want him to be fighting Sami Zayn forever, especially in the mid-card. You seem like you're doing some good stuff with this guy. He seems like a dark horse to win it. So Kevin Owens, you can have him winning the Money in the Bank briefcase. So those are 3 guys I would give it to. Not really AJ Styles, but AJ, he has a good setup going. Feud with the club. Maybe John Cena comes back, questions AJ Styles a little bit, saying, I think that you and the club are maybe friends. Let's fight a SummerSlam. Maybe get Cena versus Styles at SummerSlam. I think that would be cool. Cena versus Styles. I don't know about you guys, but look, man, let's just hope that neither man break their necks. With Cena botching his shit and AJ doing the Styles Clash and Cena botches the landing on that. I'm not going to check the link on Twitter. I've heard that rumor before. Lesnar and Joe are not having a match anytime soon. Yeah, and it seems like a lot of you guys are with me on the same boat, that Owens, Ambrose, or Wyatt to win the Money in the Bank briefcase, which is great. I'm glad you guys agree with me on that. I know I don't have a lot of fans that agree with my opinions, but it's good to know that you guys agree with me on those 3. See, I can predict well and stuff like that, and kind of go to the IWC favorite type of side. I'm just more realistic about it than most motherfuckers. Like, I'm just saying right now with the Money in the Bank 2, and this will kind of also be in a separate video, so bear with me that I'll repeat this shit in another video. But guys like Cesaro and Sami Zayn, if they win that briefcase, that's just a waste of time. Same with the Miz and stuff like that. King Spartan asks, who cares? WWE is trash. Oh, King Spartan, come on, bro. It's fun talking about the trash that is WWE. It's fun. You know it, bro. Come on, it's fun. Dr. Chase says it's fun, King Spartan. It's fun to let out your anger talking about WWE. So, yeah, so let's see. Devin Plays, that's how much longer do you think Enzo will be out? Depends on concussions, really, to be honest. Concussions can keep you out for 3 months, 6 months, a year, 2 years, 3 years. This depends on how serious the concussion was and how quickly he can pass the impact test, to be honest. That's when we will see Enzo Amore again. So, yeah, all depends on the concussion test. But I would say definitely if he's not back before SummerSlam, after SummerSlam. I don't know. Maybe it's just a baby concussion, which is weird, but I don't think they're going to wait till later. Like, they have to wait till later to bring him back. So Amir says Owens and Ambrose are the picks. John Carlos says Kevin Owens will win Money in the Bank. Aisha says I want Owens to win. Straight Shooter says Owens or Wyatt winning Money in the Bank. I'll get to Draven G, and there we go. Okay, yeah. So we'll get to Draven G now. What is the earliest that we'll see Cena versus Reigns, and how many finishers will it take to put one down? The earliest, I honestly think, I hope they save it for 33 for next year, because that'll be an insane main event for WrestleMania 33. And let's see, probably for Cena, it'll take 4 AAs, 3 STFs, 2 stunners, and 1 Mysterio Express. You guys don't remember Cena did the Mysterio Express against Kevin Owens? I couldn't believe that shit at Money in the Bank last year. Yeah, it was Money in the Bank last year. He did the fucking Mysterio Express, man. Like, what the fuck? Why was John Cena doing the Mysterio Express? If you guys don't know what the Mysterio Express is, Google it. I know it has like a different, like sunset flip, blah, blah, blah. I was just call it the main of. I just always call it the Mysterio Express because that's what Taz called it on SmackDown. Sami Zayn actually did the Mysterio Express tonight on Cesaro, so I always forgot the name of it, the official name, but I just call it Mysterio Express. As for Reigns, 1 Samoa drop. Let's see. Well, 2 of those leg drop aprons. 4 Superman punches, and 3 spears. Cena versus Reigns, all we'd hear would be boos. Nah, I'm being dead serious. People say that match will get booed out of the building, but fans would be hyped for that match, man. They'd be hyped. That would probably be the most unanimous thing for Cena ever. King Spartan, Reigns is worse than Cena. Nah, dog. No, I ain't delusional. I'm realistic, man. I'm delusional. I'm freaking realistic, man. You don't think the fans would fucking go apeshit for Cena versus Reigns? You're delusional, man. You're delusional, man. They'll be all talking during that match. You think the fans are gonna be booing? Hell no, man. They be loving that shit. They be eating that shit up, man. They love that shit because it's a match they've never seen before. It's a match they would never see before. That's for sure. And they'd be all excited for that shit. It's not like Randy Orton versus Cena where we've seen it like a bajillion times. So fans of this current product are on LSD, says Keen Spartan. Man, Keen Spartan, you're just you're just not having fun, dog. Have fun, man. Have fun shitting on wrestling, talking about wrestling and stuff like that. You know, some fans may do LSD too, and they probably are suffering through that. So that was very rude of you, Keen Spartan. How many of y'all in the chat think King Spartan is being a dick right now? I do. You're a cool guy, King Spartan, but you can't be mean to these fans. What are they all suffering from LSD and shit like that, man? They all shooting up right now watching this. Fuck you. No, I'm just kidding. As long as it doesn't turn into a finisher spam like Cena versus Rock to us. Oh, it's going to be because Cena can't wrestle a good match and he needs to use his finishers all the time. We all know this. Cena lives off false finishes. Everyone doesn't see that. They're lying. Straight Shooter says if WWE didn't ruin Cody Rhodes, he would have been a guy to win Money in the Bank. Yeah, but he's gone for the company. He's gone for the company. Decided to leave. It's not about the money. Yeah, bullshit. It's about love and passion. I hate when wrestlers say that. You wouldn't be with the company for so long. If you really loved the business, Cody Rhodes, you would have left once they made you Stardust. Just saying. You wouldn't have stuck so long doing that shit. You would have left. It's not about money. Oh. I can't wait to see you on the big name independence and you wrestling nowhere small. You only wrestle where all the names are at because that draws the money. You gotta feed that Eden all that freaking apples. So yeah. I know her name's Brandy, but it's Eden. So all right. Let's see other stuff. Chris Bandicoot, when Shinsuke Nakamura comes to the WWE roster, would you like to see a Seth Rollins versus Shinsuke Nakamura match? Nah, not really. Not right away. So, yeah. Kane Sparta says, I'm a heel and fuck the current fans. You have like the X-Pac heat, man. I don't suffer from shrooms. I don't even smoke shrooms, man. The only thing I'll do is chewing tobacco, man. That's the only thing I'll do in this world nowadays. Only thing that keeps me sane. So, yeah. Blue Knight, Cody Rhodes is a disgrace. Amen, man. Enough with this whole, like, do it for passion. Bull fucking shit. Passion my ass. What passion? You would have left if you became Stardust. Look, Extreme Rules is a good show, but that doesn't change my mind on the current product. I still think WWE is on 1995 level bad. Extreme Rules was not a good show. It was not a good show. It was bad. And WWE is worse than 1995 level bad. This is way worse than whatever we got on 1995, man. This is way worse. 1995 was pretty looking bad. Way worse than 1995 for me, at least. Exactly, Aisha. We all live in a democracy and we all want money. God damn, it's all about the money. All right. So I think I've gone on long enough talking about Extreme Rules and everything like that. Thank you all who tuned in live to the event. I appreciate it. Might be doing other live shows. You never know. Just check out Twitter. Thank you all for tuning in. Blue Knight, King Spartan, Aisha Bosch, Straight Shooter, Devin Plays. I'm forgetting someone else. John Carlos Vasquez Marsano, Shavanta 34. Forgetting one more person. Lola, and then my boy Amir Made Punk. So there you go. Thank you all for tuning in. You guys are awesome. And for all those that watched on the playback, comment down below anything you've heard in this video that you liked and whatnot. I already see you, XCC69. I know you posted a long ass comment already. See you, my friend. But other than that, everyone else, comment down below what you thought of this video and all the other stuff. If you guys like what you saw, hit that subscribe button for more wrestling content. If you guys want to see me in other things, I'm on the OK Fave channel for the Post Raw Rundown almost every Monday night. Just depends on my job and my work hours and everything like that. I'm also on the Team Heel podcast every Wednesday night. Now on the Heel Steven channel, no longer Mixler. We're doing it on the Heel Steven channel. So make sure you guys check that out as well. Thank you all very much for watching this video. Hope you guys enjoy the rest of your weekend. Kick off your Monday right and have yourself a good week. I'll make sure to upload some videos this week. Keyword some, not a lot. Depends on my mood, to be honest. Q&A next week, other stuff next week. I'll see you guys next time. Enjoy your day. Peace.